Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Faisal Hidayat. I wanna to presentation of my project language and structure. First, part of speech. Part of speech is a part of English grammar in the form of a classification of words which are divided into several categories based on their role and function in the structure of a sentence. Okay, in English there are nine main parts of speech. The first is noun, second is conjunction, third preposition, fourth article or determiner, fifth adjective, sixth pronoun, seven verb, eight interjection, and the last adverb. The first verb, what is it? Verb is a form of verb that function to explain actions or situation directly or indirectly, visible or invisible. Actually, there are many types of division of verbs based on point of view. Okay, we see in this table there are many types of verb. Okay, the second, noun. In the simple terms, a noun is a noun. Noun is a classification of words used to name objects, people, places, ideas, and even action. Example, Minjika and I are at home. Okay, nouns have several types, namely common noun, proper noun, countable noun, uncountable noun, mixed noun, abstract noun, concrete noun, singular noun, plural noun, collective noun, compound noun, noun phrase, and possessive noun. Okay, the definition, common noun is common name of an object, place, or person. Oh, like this. Example. Next, the definition, proper noun is custom name, initial capital letters. You can see this example. January, Intan, and Shimu Kitazawa. Okay, next countable nouns. That's countable. Next, a countable nouns. It is cannot be count. Next, mixed noun. Mixed noun is can be countable or uncountable depending on the context. Example, hair. Next, abstract noun. Definition. Cannot be felt by the five senses. Abstract. Next, concrete noun. Definition showing an object to be seen, touched, heard, and eat. Example, pillow, fan, and mirror. Next, singular noun. Example and definition. Showing an object. Example, a cat and kitchen. Plural noun. It is shows more than one object. Example, books and dictionaries. Next, collective noun. Definition shows a group of objects or people. Example, team and family. Next, a compound noun. Compound noun is combining two words into one new meaning. Example, post office and apple. Okay, I give one example. Green and house. We combine the become greenhouse. That is a compound. Next, noun phrases. Phrases contain noun and supporting words. Example, that the fair, shiny woman. And the last possessive noun, showing ownership. Rina's bag, country flag. Pronoun. Pronoun is a word that replaces a noun to avoid repetition. Here are type of pronouns. Okay, they are personal pronoun, demonstrative, interrogative, relative, indefinitive, reflexive, intensive, reciprocal pronoun, and the last possessive nouns. Oh, pause. I repeat again. Personal pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, relative pronoun, indefinitive pronoun, reflexive pronoun, intensive pronoun reciprocal pronoun, and the last possessive pronoun and their examples. Okay, we move. Adjective. Adjective are adjectives to explain, describe, or limit pronouns or nouns that are still general. This adjective is usually placed after the noun. In instances with adjective, a noun can be more specific. Example: the boy house is beautiful. Type of adjective. First, absolute. Absolute adjective. Definition: adjectives that do not have a level of comparison. The meaning is absolute. Example: that or perfect. And second, attributive. Attributive adjective is an adjective that is placed before a noun to describe an object without a linking verb. Okay, the next predicative adjective. It is adjectives that are placed after linking verbs such as be, become, and look. Next, appositive adjective. The definition: a group of adjectives that follow a noun and are usually paired by a comma. And the fifth, comparative and superlative pronoun. False. Comparative and superlative adjective. A form of comparison between objects. Comparatively, comparing the two. Superlative shows the most. Okay, next, compound adjective. A combination of two or more adjectives to describe a noun. Okay, the next, denominal adjective is adjective derived from nouns with the addition of specific suffix. And the last, participle adjective. It is adjective derived from verb with the suffixes in, or in. Example: interesting, bore, and broken. Okay, adverb. Adverb are adverb to explain or provide additional information about the adjective, verb, sentence, or adverb itself. But an adverb never describes a noun. The types of adverb in English are adverb of time, adverb of place, adverb of manner, adverb of degree, adverb of frequency, and conjunction. False. And the last, conjunctive adverb. According this source, www.onlymyenglish.com. Okay, next, preposition. Preposition is preposition that serves to indicate the relationship of space or time between one object and another. Preposition function to connect nouns with pronouns so that they form phrases that modify other words. Preposition function to connect nouns with pronouns so that they form phrases that modify other words. Prepositions are divided into 6 types, namely manner of position, preposition of movement, preposition of place, preposition of time, preposition of quantity, and the last, preposition of purpose. Okay, preposition of time. It is indicate the time. Example: after, before, during, since, and until. Preposition of places. It is indicates the place. Example: above, at, in, on, and under. Next, preposition of movement. It is indicates direction or displacement. Example: into, towards, up, off. Next, preposition of manner. Showing how to do something. Example: by, in, like, with, without. Next, preposition of purpose indicates purpose. Example: for. Next, preposition of quantity, measure, indicates the quantity or size. Example: for and by. Okay, conjunction. A conjunction is a word used to unity equivalent units of language, connection word to word, phrase to phrase, clause to clause, sentence to sentence, and so on. In simple terms, conjunction are tests with the connection with false. Conjunction are tests with connecting the parent sentence with the child of the sentence. Okay, the table type of conjunction. Subordinate conjunction by function. Main function connection unequal clauses. Example, signs a job after besides. Next, coordinate conjunction by function. Main function connecting to equivalent. Example, and the next type and the next correlative conjunction by form. Main function consists of two words spread in sentence. Example, either or, neither, no, not only, but also. Next, single word by form. Main function just one word. Example, but and so. Next, the last compound conjunction form by form more than one word, not separate. Example, as if, as long as, in other than. Article and determiner. Article in parts of speech function to show the clarity of an object. Meanwhile, determiner are words placed in front of a noun to clarify the noun itself. Okay, type. Article. Definitive. Function shows a specific or noun. Example, the, not, pronouns, before vowels, before consonants. And next, article. Indefinitive. Function shows a non-specific or non-noun. Example, a, and, an. Not. A before consonant and before vowels. Next, determiner function clarifies or limits the meaning of a noun. Example, this, that, thus, enough, much, few, each, what. Nouns. Place before a noun. Okay, interjection. Interjection is a phrase in the form of word or sentence that is used to express a strong feeling or perhaps to give emphasis. The expression can be happy, angry, excited, or surprised. Interjection itself consists of four types. Each of them has a different purpose and use. Okay, type of interjection. Emotional interjection function express emotion such as surprise, happiness, or admiration. Example: wow, awesome, yay, oh yeah. Next, sensorial interjection function show disapproval, disappointment, or pain. Example: ouch, oh no, ah. Next, exclamatory interjection that function express excitement or positive surprise. Example: Eureka, Rosa, hurrah! And the last type of interjection, volitional interjection that function express desire, request, or comment. Example: hey, please. Okay, the second explain is proverb. What is proverb? Proverb. What are proverbs? Proverbs are short phrases that offer the best advice and motivational truth about life. The functions of proverbs are the, the first, giving a moral. Second, demonstrate local culture and wisdom. Third, make communication more engaging and effective. Structure of proverbs. Proverbs frequently utilize a few key grammatical forms to enhance, to clarify, rhythm, and memorability. First, declarative sentence. That this states a general truth or observation. Example, birds of a feathers flock. Second, imperative sentence. This gives a command or advice, often using a negative imperative for warnings. Example, look before you leap. And the third, parallel phrases are these use similar grammatical structure or clause length for comparison or regime. Example, out of sight, out of mind. And the last, irregular structure, that some older proverbs may contain structures that are slightly irregular by modern grammatical standards, contributing to the contributing to their fixed traditional nature. Example, tomorrow never comes. Okay, stylistic features. First, beyond basic grammar, proverbs use several stylistic devices. Next, brevity and conciseness. That their short length makes them easy to remember and share. Next, figurative language. That many proverbs are metaphorical. Example, they early bird get the worm, or use imagery which as deep and helps apply the saying to various situations. And the last, rhythm and alliteration. That's the repetition of sounds or a distinct rhythm contributes to their memorability. Example, where there is a will, there is a way. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Thanks you watching. Thanks for watching. Akhirul kalam. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, thank you.